Here's how to build anything with DeepSeek R1. Alright, so first place you can start is go to DeepSeek, then you're going to go to chat.deepseek.com. I'll be showing you many different ways to automate and build anything you like with DeepSeek today. But let's start off inside the chat here. You're going to make sure that you have DeepSeek R1 selected, and you can also use the web search now as well. So if you select web search, you can also search the web. We'll come on to that in a minute. Now inside chat.deepseek.com, you can actually just run HTML with anything that you build directly in here. So if we say, for example, create a Space Invaders game, what it's going to do is, number one, plan out exactly how it's going to build it. So you can see the sort of inner monologue here. I need to create a Space Invaders game using Python and Pygame. Let me start by recalling the basic structure of a Pygame application. And then it's going to start off figuring out exactly how to build it, how to set up the bullets, the enemies, etc., collision detection. And then we can just build out a game in literally one single prompt, right? Absolutely amazing that you can do that. And again, this is all completely free. Like, you don't need to pay for any of this, and you just build whatever you want. It's never been easier to build websites, tools, apps, games, whatever you want, directly inside DeepSeek R1. Absolutely amazing tool. If you want to run it directly inside the chat, you can just say build it in HTML. What that'll actually do is take the Python code that you've got right here and turn it into HTML that you can run directly inside the chat. So you'll see a run HTML option right there, and then once this is finished coding, which won't take long at all, we can then run the HTML for the game that we've just built. And you can use this process with DeepSeek R1 to basically do anything like this. The good thing about DeepSeek R1 is that it's a reasoning model, right? So it's got logic. It's very good at coding, very good at planning things out, very good at reasoning. If we click on run HTML here, you can see we've got the game ready to go. I can scroll between, I've got the enemies coming in towards me, and I've got the green thing that I can just move around right here, right? Pretty amazing, just worked perfectly first time round. And we just built a game that used to take coders literally dozens, if not hundreds of hours to build. So pretty amazing stuff right there. And that was just one of the methods, all right? So use chat.com. Make sure you have DeepThink selected, and then from there you can start using whatever you want. Now, another way to build anything you want directly with DeepSeek R1, so you can actually download it from Ollama and then run it locally on your laptop, right? So you can have the AI running locally on your laptop. You don't need to use the web, and obviously any sort of projects you create are stored offline. So if you want to do that, all you do is you go to ollama.com, download this, it's completely free, and then if you type in DeepSeek here, you'll see DeepSeek R1 pop up, right? And this is the latest model from DeepSeek. Now, there are actually many distilled models. Distilled models are basically the reasoning patterns of larger models distilled into smaller models so that you can have better performance compared to the reasoning patterns discovered. But these are fine-tuned so that you can run them locally, right? And these can be quite a lot smaller. So you can see the benchmarks here in terms of how it compares, say, versus OpenAI O1 Mini. You got DeepSeek version 3, DeepSeek R1, and you can see DeepSeek R1 is basically smashing all the benchmarks right there. Now, if you want to run this